Hey everyone, and welcome to I Need a Hobby episode 4. Today is going to be a relatively quick one, and we're going to be making meran-gooies. Or you could call them meringues. Anyway, let's dive straight in, not to the meringue mixture because we haven't made that stuff yet. But if we come over here, you can see I've already got myself a bowl, my scales and my cup set up, ready to begin. So the first step is find your recipe. Once you've found your recipe, it says that the first thing you need to do is take your trays and cover them with greaseproof paper. We're going to do our usual, however, we're going to cover them in tin foil. Okay, once your tray is blending in with your surface, it's now covered in tin foil. The next step is, because meringues are basically egg and sugar, you want to get your eggs. So what I've got here is I've got 3 of my chicken's eggs, and we need to now separate the whites into the bowl and the yolks into the cup to be put away for future use. Okay, so once you've got your bit of egg white put into a separate bowl, you now want to add in a pinch of salt and throw it in. The next step is to get a egg whisk, or in my case an electric egg whisk, and whisk it all together till it's all soft and fluffy, and when you take it out they sort of stay as peaks. Once you've got your whisk, you want to put it in and then turn it on so it doesn't go everywhere. We are done with the whisking. It looks like one giant meringue in a bowl. So now you want to put the mixer down, but don't turn it off. Well, do turn it off, otherwise you get your mixer everywhere. But don't put it away because you're going to need it again in a minute. So now we're going to need to get around 200 grams of sugar and add it into our mixture, about a tablespoon at a time with a little bit of whisking in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a tablespoon in, whisk it for a little bit, add another tablespoon in, whisk it a little bit more, and hope that doesn't completely destroy my meringues. I have now mixed in all of the sugar, so now I need to find my vanilla extract and put in about half the lid full, and then fold it in. So that's sort of place it in there, put the spoon under and fold it over a few times. So at this point you have 2 different options of what you can do with the make. You can either put it into a piping bag and put it onto trays and then put it in the oven at 140 degrees Celsius, which reminds me, I will pop it on, and it is on the correct setting this time, or you could do the other thing of what I'm going to do, which is put them into separate bowls, split them up, add a little bit of food colouring, and then you have cool multicoloured style meringues. So feel free if you want to skip the next part, whatever. I don't care. See if I care. Nah. I now want to split this up into separate bowls. Here we have all of my 4 different colours that I'm now going to very carefully spoon onto the tray. I'm going to have to do the second tray almost certainly. You then put it in the oven at, as I said beforehand, around 140 degrees Celsius, and you leave it in there for about 30 minutes to cook, and then leave it a bit longer to cool. I would fail on the Great British Bake Off for making them all the uniform shape and size. Or I would just fail on any baking show, to be honest, for many reasons. So I've managed to get 6 yellow blobs. Let's move on to the blues. Okay, hey, just before my camera completely runs out of space on the SD card, I'm just going to update you. I'm about to put them into the oven at 150 degrees Celsius. I've upped it a little bit for about 30 minutes. I have noticed a slight issue, literally just as I finished. I forgot to oil the tin foil, so there's a high chance that all my meringues will come out with tin foil stuck to the bottom, but I'll do my best to make sure that doesn't happen. Anyway, I'll see you in about half an hour to 45 minutes time once I've finished. Hey, so now it's a couple of hours after I put them in the oven, and they're great. They look great. Well, they look like meringues. The colour isn't there, which means that for next time, overdo your colour. Like when you go, alright, this is too much, double it, and you'll get brighter ones. I'm going to redo these at some point because I really do like meringues. I really do like these meringues, and they're so easy to make. So yeah, in future I'm going to overdo the colour and see how that works out for me. Alright, so I have a nice small one here. Let's see how well this one tastes. Perfect. It tastes like meringue. I might add some lemon in the future. See how well that tastes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's been I Knead A Hobby episode 4. Episode 4. I'm starting to count. This is getting ridiculous. I shall see you in the next episode. If you want to be on one of these episodes, what's wrong with you? But give me a call. Anyway, yeah. See ya.